All right.
Ed and Tom. Ed and Tom.
We're back again, guys.
Stogie review, guest review.
And
after...
hope you enjoy this one. It's going to be with Rare Corojo.
Punch Rare Corojo.
By Punch.
The 2009
yeah.
release. They do this once a year, right?
Yeah, in February. And we were talking earlier, it's called the Rare Corojo, but it's a Sumatra Rapa from Ecuador.
Right, with Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers.
Dominican and Nicaraguan, huh?
So that, to me, was weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird. I don't know much about it, but...
If somebody has any insight on it.
Corojo is a Corojo. Now, when they say it's a Sumatra, it's Sumatra. It's out of Sumatra, Africa.
Yes,
right.
You're correct.
So
I'm pretty sure you're correct.
Yeah. So I'm confused, but I will get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, or maybe one of these guys.
Yeah,
we'll know what's
maybe
up.
Someone over there. Knows.
And this is a 5 1/4 by 54.
Yeah,
Magnum.
It's called a Magnum.
Yep.
It's we're gonna fire her up.
Yeah, it's a pretty cigar.
Yeah.
Little bumpy here and there, stupid little stuff. Nothing bad.
Yeah, very well constructed.
Now we had a little argument about the pre-smoke flavor. We decided on the sweet.
It's sweet. Yeah, it's nothing earthiness about it. Although you may get a little earthiness in the beginning of the
smoke.
But
overall, I mean,
nice.
Some nice box press. And
pretty hard. And good draw.
It feels like it should, though, I think.
Yeah. And it has a wonderful draw. So.
Yep, not too loose, not too tight.
Right.
It's perfect.
Oh, it's pretty tight, actually.
Well, I mean, as far as the intake.
Oh, yeah.
It's
very nice.
Just
draw.
has enough to make it not too free and not too tight.
Exactly.
Just the way I like it.
I agree. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here we go.
The pre-smoke is done.
Yeah.
And we will spark this bastard up. Hopefully with no more interruptions.
Yeah.
This is like our 10th take of the introduction.
Let's hope for that.
But I guess you made money, so it's okay. I'm using my trusty Blazer PB207.
I'm using a Mongrel today.
And we're off.
Well, how was your first draw?
Thick smoke, jeez.
Very nice. Yeah, very smooth.
It's very smooth, and I'm going to say
no earthness in here.
I was just about to say I got a little earthness in this first puff.
What I got was probably a touch of a light, not a very strong cup of coffee, but a light coffee taste. But I will do it again.
It almost got a little sweet there. I think I lit it a
This
little
is
funny.
very, very... This year is one of the best years they've had on the Rare Corojo.
Yeah, I like it.
One of the best years. I didn't care for it last year. The year before was okay. It was not bad, but this is one of the best that I've had from them. There's no harshness in the cigar whatsoever.
No. I smoked one yesterday and the day before, I think.
Did you? Yeah.
And they were good. So, I could have sworn I had a touch of earthness. We have an alarm going off at another building.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the wind kicked up really high and it shook the windows over there.
Yeah.
Now the alarm's off. But anyway.
But
yeah,
getting back to
you getting any initial flavors?
Very nice, yeah.
Well, I guess you said you're getting some coffee.
That's all
kind of
I'm
what you're
getting.
getting. Yeah. Well,
you?
We're just starting off.
How about you?
I'm having a hard time pinning down anything right now.
Yeah.
At this point.
No, I'm getting a touch of coffee. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. I mean, it's.
And I get no earthness whatsoever.
None, huh?
None. No.
Well, there you have it.
But
Ed and I have disagreed. No, it's all good. Just kidding. Yeah, it's.
No, I'm looking at it.
But I have a strange feeling that maybe things are going to change as we smoke. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't want to give any teasers. or any predictions in the future, but I think this is going to get better. What do you think?
Pretty smooth. I love the smoothness. It's a sweetness to the smoke.
Yeah.
Do you get a sweetness out of it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I can't say it tastes like, this sweet food or whatever. But I'm not getting any definite flavors. So, that's common when I'm starting out on a cigar.
Nice touch of pepper through the nose.
Yeah.
Smooth pepper. Right?
And I even had it, well, I don't know if I had any on my other cigars. I think I did.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't want to predict too much.
Pretty sweet, pretty nice, very great start.
You're getting coffee.
And a touch of coffee, light coffee in it, yeah.
And
we will go in. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we're good for now.
Good for now.
We have...
We'll go try to finish our first third.
Exactly.
And come back with some good results, I hope.
I think so.
I think so, too.
I think so. I can usually pick a bad one.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be a bad one.
Sure. So we'll see you very shortly.
Cool.
First there.
Yes. Hopefully we don't have a rough start like the intro there.
Yeah, exactly.
But
what do you think so far, Tom? It's got a nice white ash.
Yeah, despite the burn, or despite the wind, the burn was good.
The burn is awesome. Absolutely incredible. Yeah.
The ash was... Mine ash fell off after like an inch and a half.
Yeah, mine was on, and I mistakenly took it off.
It would have probably fell off on you.
Yeah.
Because I sat mine down and it just fell off. So construction-wise...
So far, so good. Smokes
it's pretty nice.
very well. It's a kind of a sweet smoke.
Definitely, yeah.
Pretty much all the way through. I get a touch of coffee. I even want to say I got a little touch of cherry. After you eat a cherry, you get this aftertaste.
And
a little bit, way down low, earthness.
So I had a little redemption in the earthy taste that you weren't getting, but came later. And I don't know if that's a difference in the cigar, or maybe you're...
pretty much the same, yeah.
Or maybe you just didn't notice it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Who knows, whatever.
Right.
But as long as I'm redeemed, I don't care.
It's there, What else? Really a nice touch of pepper.
Very nice pepper.
Through the nose. And the cigar is pretty much smooth all the way through so far.
Oh, it's
no
easy.
harshness whatsoever.
It's easy.
Very, very easy smoke. But complex. It's There's a little power here. It's a little full body here.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask your opinion on the...
it's start out like a medium to full, and now it's getting to a full body, and it gets more complex. We'll get into it a little bit later.
I'm wondering if I tend to call things medium and medium to full, and you usually disagree and say I think this is full. Why do I do that, or is it?
Because there's a lot fuller cigars out there, fuller body.
Do you think maybe I'm just getting used to smoking full-bodied cigars, so like everything
you
feels
are.
like a medium cigar to me?
I know you are. Yeah.
And I'm looking over your shoulder because I thought I saw a guy coming in.
Yeah.
And there is a guy coming.
Anyways, so far it's just a wonderful smoke. I recommend this cigar anytime.
Punch Rare Corojo, first third.
Right.
Went well.
Yeah.
And that's about all I can add. If you can.
Yeah, it's. We're gonna go out and try the second third, and we should have a little bit more for you guys out there.
I think it's gonna change up a
It's
little.
a great cigar. Go and get it. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So we'll be
Okay,
back.
We'll be back.
So glad to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Searching, fearless. Where do I begin to heal this wound of self-denial?
We have returned from the second third.
Second tour, and I must say, it's impressing me. It's very, very tasty all the way through.
Yeah.
It's smooth still.
Yep.
What did you get out of it?
Well, construction-wise, it's been perfect, by the way.
Oh yeah, very,
Just to get
very,
that-
very great.
To get that out of the way, the ash is over an inch.
Very nice.
No burn. We have not corrected
Never
once.
corrected it, and
But-
even though we have a touch of wind out there.
Yeah. So that says something about the cigar.
Yeah.
Flavor-wise, it's been pretty changing. It's been changing, for example.
Many changes. for
Yeah,
me.
but it seems to alternate between the same flavors.
It does.
Like
it does.
Like a wheel, kind of.
I had the coffee, of course.
Yep.
You had coffee. I had mocha, a touch of cherry. You know, you eat fresh cherries after taste. He doesn't get that, but I get that a little bit, and this is such a delicious sweetness in there.
Yeah, that's been
In the cigar.
predominant, I guess you would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
And
I did get a very slight touch of the cinnamon spice.
Yep.
The spices are very nice through the nose. Really, really.
and there's been a little bit of pepper too,
Well,
Through the nose.
The pepper,
and
it's
then
there.
and then it becomes a sweet
Yeah,
spice.
turns right into a sweet spice.
So it's
yeah,
that's what I mean by it kind of rotates.
yeah.
And
I got it. Did get some earthness in
Little bit
here,
of earthness.
still way down below.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So it's been
So I mean,
Eventful.
it's a complex cigar now.
Yeah.
I must say it's pretty complex, pretty nice. Rare Corojo
pretty full-bodied.
punch, pretty full body.
Like we're on the same page. Too.
Yeah.
I think
It's, I mean, we know it's not a killer full body, but it's full body. We'll call it full body.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly. Maybe not for the new smoker,
No.
but
no,
maybe it is, but I don't think so.
I doubt it. they will catch a buzz.
A
from
good
it.
buzz,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So I'm not, I've just like my other two I've enjoyed this one quite a bit.
Smooth. The tastes are delicious, actually. And I have absolutely no bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, that nasty.
Nothing. It's so, as a matter of fact, the aftertaste, even after waiting a minute or so, is still a sweetness in the mouth.
Yep.
You agree with
No
that?
nasty breath. No.
Not at all.
No,
not at all. Not
dragon
at all.
breath, as they call it.
Very nice smoke. And again, as I said before, this year was an exceptional year for this cigar, I must say.
Yeah, only once a year or so.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of get them while you can, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have very much left on them, so. But they come out once a year in February.
Exactly.
And,
I just got a touch of mocha there in that last puff.
yeah, so did I.
But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with mine.
Very.
And let's see.
Not to change the subject, but you wanted to mention something else? You
Yeah,
said?
I was wondering about cigar beetles and prevention. Now, I've been doing something for years, freeze treating,
Right.
and I have a article on tomcigars.com
Okay.
about the process I go through,
Right.
which is basically the process you go through. It might be
Right.
a little different,
Not much.
but it's 99% the same.
I do 2 days, 48 hours in the freezer.
And I do.
One day in the refrigerator.
Right.
Double freeze and double frozen bags.
Right.
Okay. You're going to put an article on your website.
Yeah, and by the time this video comes out, it may already be out.
Okay. So people wants to know if you're going to age your cigars 6 months or older. All cigars have hatching eggs on the leaves. So if you leave your cigars at a higher degree, you're going to get beetles. So the best thing to do if you're going to age them is
freeze treat them.
Freeze treat them.
Now, there's been an argument. I've had this argument with some other local tobacconists in the area who disagree with freeze treating. They say it doesn't get cold enough to kill the eggs. It also takes away from the flavor, similar to if you
don't know how they're talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, and they compared it to a steak. So if you freeze a steak, it's not going to make a bit of difference.
No. If you freeze anything properly,
yeah,
it's not going to make a bit of difference.
Right. If you throw a steak in the freezer by itself open,
of course,
it's going to suck.
It's going to suck.
Same with cigars.
Now, they don't know what they're talking about. I disagree with that. I've frozen many cigars. I smoke them a day later, and they are absolutely phenomenal.
And I've done a lot of experiments with that.
So did I. Not as probably as much as you, but
yeah, I did quite a bit.
So they are absolutely wrong. They don't know what they're talking about.
As long as you do it properly.
Correct.
As long as, you know.
Companies, there's 3 companies now doing Perdomo, I think Corojo, J.C. Newman, I think. I'm not sure about that. But they freeze their cigars for 72 hours before they come to the States.
I was wondering.
So
it works. I never found a definitive answer on what temperature they freeze them at. Now, I do mine at about -10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, freezers are normally 18 degrees, you know.
Okay, above zero.
Correct.
Because my freezer, I guess, is exceptionally good then. Mine goes down to -10.
That's pretty
effing cold.
Yeah.
And I've had no issues, though.
Right.
I've done experiments where
but I thought a regular, I could be wrong.
It probably varies between the quality of the...
Yeah, 18 is pretty cold.
It's freezing.
It's freezing.
Right.
You know, 32 is freezing, and 18 is incredibly cold.
Exactly.
But nevertheless, it will kill the eggs.
And worst case scenario, let's say you and I are wrong and it doesn't kill the eggs,
right.
You'd have nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
you lose no flavor whatsoever.
If you're going to put $1,000 into a cigar collection, what's 3 days?
And I also have some customers that not only they take it out of the refrigerator, then they put it in the cooler for another day, so it comes down even slower. Gradual. And
I do a similar thing.
Yeah.
In other words, when I take them out of the freezer and put them in the refrigerator for 12 hours or whatever, I take them out into room temperature in the double bags.
Right.
For another 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
So everything's gradual.
Everything is gradual. That's good.
So, but there's an article either up now or it will be up in a day, whatever.
Okay.
So
if you guys want to know a little bit about it, just go to tomcigars.com and
check it out.
You will
see what I do, and I've had good luck with it.
Yeah, and we know a lot of people that does them. I know a lot of people that does it, and they are very content with their cigars.
Yep.
So
we're in Florida where it gets hot and humid. And you can't afford to keep your house at 70 degrees.
No, well, 80. 70 is good.
Yeah, and you can't. But I can't do that.
Oh no, I couldn't either. No, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, so you can. I keep my house at 80 degrees.
It's common for a Florida house.
I've never had a beetle in my cigars.
Me too.
Because we treat them, and it's good.
Yep.
So if you want to just learn a little bit about it,
give it a shot.
Give it a shot. You can go to many places on the internet. Also, they have it, they go pretty much about the same. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy or arguments for either direction, but whatever.
Always, but
whatever.
Anyways,
I don't care. Okay. I mean, I do what I do, and whatever. It works for me,
and it works for many other people. So,
but
anyways,
not to get rambling too long, I figured we'd touch on that subject just because of our friend Joel had a bad beetle outbreak, and we figured we'd touch on the subject.
Yeah.
Just to maybe help him out in the future.
Right.
And
so now he's freezing his cigars, he's doing everything properly, and
he'll probably be okay.
Let's see what happens into the future with him.
Exactly.
It will happen. It's inevitable that if you don't take care of your cigars, it will happen.
Yep.
So
It's a part of the hobby, I guess.
yes. Yeah.
But anyway,
All right.
not to bore you guys or anything, so we'll get
Just
into
something in between to give you a little knowledge, and we're going to go back now and outside and smoke
Our last
third, and hopefully come back with some more good news.
and they're going to look at the pictures and all that. Listen to music. You know the routine.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right, we'll be right back.
See you in a minute.
Now that you can see all you have done, it's time to take that step into the kingdom. All your sins will
All
only
right.
make
We
you
are back with our final results.
Do the standard close-up shot. No burn corrections.
No burn corrections whatsoever.
Construction gets an A+.
A plus is right. You know,
I mean, even despite being this small, look how everything's holding together.
very nice.
I mean, everything's holding together. So construction is good.
Yeah. It continued to smoke really, really, really delicious.
Yeah, and we've been doing, to this point, 85 minutes.
85.
So it burns well. I mean, it's
Yeah.
for a...
It's not a fast burner, that's for sure. Might be about a medium burn, you know,
for a six
compared to some cigars.
for a $6 to $7 cigar. It's
Right.
You know, hey, why not?
Exactly.
I mean, if I had to do the last third in 2 seconds, I'd say it's good and buy it.
Yeah.
You know, but as far as flavors, what do you think?
Oh, wow. It's really amazing. It's very complex. It keeps coming in with coffee, mocha, that sweetness, spice, which I called it the cinnamon, and it's very distinct. Earthness, very little.
It seemed to do this as you smoke further.
Right, exactly. Very
So-
way down, yeah. But all in all, wow, I'm impressed. It's a very nice smoke.
Yeah, and despite being this small, it's not even burning hot.
No,
Now, granted, you, as I guess,
like some cigars, though. Yeah,
I don't know who coined the phrase, but you obviously when it gets this small, you have to kind of sip it.
hmm
You know, you just kind of sip the cigar. I don't know who thought of that phrase, but that's what you do.
and you should, yeah.
Or else you'll just overheat it and it'll taste like shit.
Then you don't get anything out of the cigar.
you just get harsh.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah,
No harshness in here whatsoever.
no.
I even try to take a couple of real longer draws, you know, and
it was good.
it's good.
I did the
It's
same
good.
thing too.
Yeah.
It seems like the coffee kind of dominated the flavor profile.
Yes. Yeah. It touches of mocha in between.
With certain
a little.
draw, like the coffee, you got coffee, and then the mocha would come up,
Yeah.
and then it would go down,
Exactly.
and the earth continued to do this.
Yeah. Go
If-
down
that's
completely.
if you had it like a graph.
Which is, and it's a nice earthness, very nice,
Yeah.
along with that sweet spice.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
a touch, tiny tingle on the lip now, very tiny,
Yep.
which tells me it's a great smoke.
Yep.
You know.
And also, there was something else. The pepper we were getting went away. It became more of a spice that is
Yeah.
sweet.
And I did get touches of cherry in here, you know, which is
And that-
very nice. Very
And that, of course, I did not get because I don't know.
Yeah.
I just can't detect that flavor. I've accepted that. But, you know, I mean, I think my palate sees it all as a sweet flavor.
Yeah.
The cherry and everything.
Still smoking good, guys. You know, it's unbelievable. Very nice. Very
And I
nice.
think we have a customer.
Yeah.
So we'll pause.
Okay.
We will
go ahead
pause.
and pause.
There we go. We're paused.
Well, we're just doing a critique on the cigar.
It's like
about the cigar.
It's like a low-budget cigar aficionado video. If you, their stuff looks good. They have multi-cameras, you know.
See you, man.
See you, dude. Yeah, customers always
So-
first.
Absolutely.
So I can edit. I don't care. So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
So
Continuing on that last thought, we were saying the Punch Rare Corojo 2009.
yeah, go out and get it if you can. They'll go out quick. You probably last year's wasn't as good, so they had it all year. I heard you could get them different places, but I don't think you're going to get this one this year.
You know, I mean, I know some local guys like you have them. Some of the online places have them. Like
Right.
if your local guy doesn't have it,
Some places buy a lot of them.
Cigars International, of course.
Well, that's owned by General, of course.
Right, so you know they have them.
Yeah.
In fact, I looked this morning. But it's a reasonable price even if you go to your local tobacconist, like your shop or whatever. But yeah, I have no complaints.
Lots of coffee right here, right now.
Seems to be predominant coffee.
Coffee, yeah. With a sweet spice.
But yeah, I guess that is really all I can say about this smoke.
Yeah, and
There was one last thing.
yeah,
So if you head on over to tomcigars.com, for a few months, Heartfelt Technologies came on board to help me out
right.
and sponsor my site a little bit. And I use their beads for humidity control for years.
Right.
But anyway, I don't want to push their product too much, but to sound like I'm a commercial.
Right.
So I'm running a contest over there pretty soon.
Yeah.
So if you
And,
head on over there, to
check it out.
and see the details on how
You're gonna give away
a humidifier.
a humidifier
And it'll be your choice.
with the beads.
Yeah, it'll contain the beads inside the round humidifier. It'll be your choice. You can choose between 60 and 70%.
Right.
So head on
It's
over there.
really something that a lot of people will start looking at because it controls your humidor so much nicer than the regular humidifying.
The foam and
the foam, even the gel.
which is good. The gel is good.
The gel is very good, but this gives it so much more control where the individual doesn't have to worry about it
Yeah, and
anymore.
And we'll disclose all that on my site.
Yeah, go to tomscigars.com and
Check it out and enter. Right?
And enter, yeah.
Yep.
And then you may get one for free. So
Exactly. No big deal, but I figured we should mention it.
good idea. Yeah.
And really, I guess I can't add any more about the Punch Rare Corojo 2009. I mean,
Very nice cigar.
if you
If
have
find
any-
them, get them, try them. You'll love it. A great cigar.
I don't have a stamp of approval logo, but they have our stamp of approval.
Absolutely. And
So?
having said that, I think I will say keep on puffing, and we'll see you
See you next
very
time.
soon.
See you later, guys.
You have a great enjoyment.
See ya.
See ya. How you doing, buddy?
And there is a guy coming in.
Yeah, it is a pain in the, you know what.
Yeah, I'll take that part out.
But anyway, cow barn.
Well, that's kind of earthy, like hay.
No, not a hay in
Wonder-
there.
wonder-
No, hay is like a musty, fucking terrible. Yeah. Oops. Are we on?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I can cut that out. I'll cut it out. If you don't want the cursing, I'll cut it out.
All right.
I'm
Let's
just trying to
start
place
over.
the pre-smoke flavor. Want to just start it over? It'll make editing easier.
There we go.
You want to just like start from scratch?
Yeah.
Testing.
Okay,
All right, intro, take 10.
Take 10.
Holy
take
shit.
3. Take 2. Take 1.
All right.
And we're good. All
Ed and-
right.
Ed and Tom.